As I mentioned, this is the Made for Joy daily meditation, and my name is Kathryn, and I'm really happy to be here with you all this morning. Today we're going to be doing a body-mind awareness practice using some breath work to really connect to our bodies and our awareness. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Maria Teresa. This is so fun. So when we start to do breath work, it helps to allow us to really shift energy, move it through the body, and then we're going to be using breath of fire. So this breath work, if you've done it before, also helps to move energy out of the body. And when we do this rapid fire breathing, it also allows us to really start to open up more expansive awareness in the third eye space. And in that practice, we can just start to shift out of the body energy and even the chattering in the mind and really feel that cool, calm presence and then just notice what's happening. So that's really the power, really in any meditation practice, right? It's to take notice of whatever is coming through for us, whether that is peace and calm and tranquility or running thoughts. And it's really often different every single day that we meditate. I know that's true for me, that's for sure. So it's really just about being in the present moment and the awareness of the practice, and then to see what wants to come through in that space, in that awareness. So, with us all gathered here, we'll just jump right in. So, if you have never done Breath of Fire before, the focal point here is really to focus on the out breath, right? So you can actually put your hands on your body, and we're going to be breathing in and out throughout the whole practice out of our nose. So you might want to make sure to clear your nasal pathway just to get into the practice of it. You can put your hands on your belly, and you're just going to start focusing on breathing out of your nose. So you can even close your lips tight if that helps you, and you can really hear and feel the movement of the breath out of the nostrils. And you want to push actively, right? So not like extremely hard, but just really aware of the movement of the breath in rapid form. And as you do that, you also want to feel your diaphragm. Let me try to angle this just down for a second so you can see. So as my breath is on my belly, you can almost see it as though I'm pumping the air out of my body, which is exactly the notion, right? So we breathe out and we just go. You can even see my throat moving, right? So your body will naturally bring new breath in each time, and you want to do the pumping as quickly as you can, relatively comfortably. And it's okay if there's a little bit of discomfort with the practice, because part of the thing that we're doing is we're shifting energy with the breath out of our body, is we can almost get in this semi-altered state of consciousness. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do 3 rounds of the breath followed by meditation for each. And the reason we're doing 3 is we're just going to notice what happens as we continue to clear the energy in our bodies out, and then see what is happening in the mind and awareness space in meditation through that practice. So we're gonna try to do 90 seconds of breath followed by 3.5 minutes of meditation, 3 rounds. If you come to a point where you can no longer sustain the breath, then just quit, and that's totally fine. We'll just do it as long as we can, aiming towards 90 seconds. So the first 2 will just be seated. You want to have your spine upright. And again, hands on your belly is helpful, especially if this is a new practice, so you can really feel your diaphragm pumping inward as you push the breath out each round. And you want to go at a pace that works for you, but that does feel quick. So you can see how quickly I'm pushing the breath out from my throat and my larynx, but coming out of the nostrils and having those be really open and clear. And you can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever feels good. So again, we're gonna do about 90 seconds. We'll aim for that. I'll give you a cue. And then once you finish your breath of however long you do the breath of fire, then you're gonna take one more deep breath. So we're finishing breath of fire. You're gonna breathe in and hold it. You're gonna hold it for as long as you can. So just continuing to hold the breath. And then you'll breathe it all the way out. You're gonna hold it again at the bottom. Good morning, Perla. And then once you let your breath out, you can just continue to breathe normally. And I'll give you a cue when we hit the 5-minute mark. And in that normal breath with eyes open or closed, the notion is just to be aware and to notice what you notice and to be in a meditative state for the practice. So before we begin, does anybody have any questions about connecting to breath of fire? I know, thank you, Jack, for giving an explanation. Perfect, good. Any other questions before we jump in? And we'll start with a 5-minute round, and then we'll do 2 more after that. Okay, great. So let's all take one deep breath in together. And just breathe it out. I'm gonna start our timer. I will let you know when we hit 90 seconds. And when we do, then we'll do that one deep breath in, hold it, do one deep breath out, and then we'll go into our meditation. Yep, perfect. I'll do one more review. So we're gonna do 90 seconds of breath of fire. Breath of fire is rapid breathing, focusing on the movement of breath, specifically out the nostrils. And you also want to engage and pump out of the diaphragm. So you can put your hands on your belly. So you can start breathing in. Maybe we can just practice together for a short bit right now if you haven't done it before. So breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in again and start pumping breath of fire. So you want to seal your lips and really feel the breath each time pushing out of your nostrils, and at the same time you can actually feel yourself pumping your diaphragm as you push the breath out of you. Your body will naturally bring the breath back in, so you don't have to think about breathing in, you just want to focus on breathing out. Good, okay, great. So just give yourself some time to rest for just 1 second. You can start to feel heat potentially moving out of you. This is really powerful for detoxification. It's also really powerful as we move into this warmer summer season, because as we're pushing this fire, this heat out of us in this forceful way, we're actually helping to move that out of our system. So if we're feeling overheated, it can help to cool the entire body. It's really nice for that too. So it's good for our bodies as it's getting hotter outside to practice shifting that heat out of us so we don't get overheated, so we can stay in really nice balance within our bodies. So hopefully that is clear, and we're gonna get started with our first 5-minute journey. So we'll begin with 90 seconds of breath of fire, followed by 3.5 minutes of meditation, and we'll do 3 rounds. So let's take one more deep breath together and start to begin breath of fire now. If you could start to feel any discomfort, just keep focusing on the out breath and just try to move through it to the best that you're able. If you get to a point where you can't sustain the breath of fire anymore, no worries, then just start to take normal breaths and drop into meditation. But you want to keep pumping for as long as you're able. We have just 30 seconds to go here. Good, so just take one deep breath in and hold it at the top. Hold it for as long as you can. And then just breathe it out. And just start to connect to normal breath in and out. Maybe close your eyes. You can put your hands off your belly and just onto your knees, facing up or down, whether you want to receive upwards or ground down. And just notice what you notice. Good, so you can just come back to the present moment now. Maybe give your body just a little shake out. Just feeling yourself now and noticing whatever came through with you in that first round. Maybe a nice sense of calm, or maybe the mind was still running, or maybe you were just feeling things moving in your body. Whatever happened is beautiful. So we're gonna do now a second round, Breath of Fire, round 2. We're gonna do 90 seconds again. And the reason we do it repeatedly is just to notice what changes each round of the process, and if that mind state or body state adjusts or shifts in any way. So we'll start again. Take one more, maybe clear out the nostrils. Feeling good. If they're open and clear, just take one deep breath in, and then we can begin with Breath of Fire. We're going to do 90 seconds again. Hand on the belly. Really feel that diaphragm pumping the breath out the nostrils in rapid form. So breathe in and begin. breathing, and if you get tired, just try to push through it. Let your body carry you. If you can't sustain it anymore, it's all good. Just start to drop into meditation. 45 seconds more. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Hold it for as long as you can. And deep breath out. Hold it at the bottom. Bring your hands once again to your knees, palms up or palms down, and just start to breathe normally. Dropping into meditation, eyes open or closed, and notice what you notice. Beautiful, everybody. So maybe just shake out your body one more time as we go into our last round. And for this round, we're gonna take it up a notch if you feel called. You don't have to do this, but you're welcome to. This is called Ego Eradicator. So it's a next level of really clearing out the mind space. And how we do that is having arms, lean back. You're gonna have your arms straight out at about a 45-degree angle in front of you. So rather than hands on the belly, which you can still certainly do if you like, but If you can try forward, you're gonna put your arms out. And if you have to bring your arms down at some point, that's okay. But the goal here is 90 seconds, arms extended straight, and you wanna have your hands at like a knife edge as well, right? So palms out, full engagement and I'll sit up more. You wanna be sitting up straight with your arms out at that angle. So we're gonna do 90 seconds with that of Ego Eradicator, and then we'll drop in and do our final meditation, okay? So let's take one deep breath in together and start with breath of fire. Almost there. And with arms still outstretched, take a deep breath in and hold it at the top. And as you breathe out, just bring your arms down to rest gently in your lap, palms up or palms down. Close your eyes, start to breathe normally, and just start to be into meditation. The last round, what do you notice? Good, everybody, and I'm smiling to myself as we've gotten a lot of background noise of the city sounds today, but good to meditate some time in the practice of being in the world and in our inner world simultaneously. So as we close out, just coming back into our bodies, maybe doing one more little shift and shake. And I'd love to hear in the comments anything that might have come through for you, if there's something that you'd like to share or share a reflection about. It's good. I often do more guided meditation, so in the style of yoga nidra, but it's nice to shake things up sometimes because our minds like to make patterns. So when we shift up our practice, it gives us different pathways of awareness, and we can really just be curious and explore and see what's there to be discovered in different approaches and methodologies. Breath of Fire is really nice to start a morning meditation practice, or even if you're feeling frustrated driving somewhere and getting in that place of like, ooh, this is so frustrating. You could even do it while you're driving. Don't push it to the point that you feel like you're gonna pass out, of course, but 60 seconds, while driving of just really focused breath out of the body can totally shift that point of awareness and just clear out that energy of frustration. Yeah, nice, Jack. He says he feels super energized. Me too. And I need to put out my garbage. Totally, I know. Thursdays at 9, it's garbage day on Thursday, and it can be quite loud sometimes. So sorry for that. But again, we live in the world, so sometimes the world outside is doing one thing and we're trying to do another, and we can practice with that too. Yeah, the second round for me, I was actually feeling like my mind was like, here's a little piece of frustration, let's just clear that, and clear that I can feel it kind of coming out. And then by the third round with the ego eradicator, I was actually starting to sweat, there was physical heat leaving my body. And after that round, when we were meditating, I was really feeling the actual physical shifts in my body. There were these little twingy movements happening in my legs as the energy was moving. So that was really nice. And Kata says she was thinking today about the inner and outer world. Totally, right? We want to come and have this quiet, reflective meditation process, and sometimes there's other things at play. So how do we get to be present to what's going on in all of it? So there's still garbage trucks going by, so I'll try to close my windows for next time, but thanks for bearing with me in this and just being in the world and what's happening with us. So my name is Kathryn once again. It's a treat to meditate with you every Thursday here in the Made for Joy group. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with another meditation and another practitioner in this wonderful group and community. It's great to see you all. It's always a joy to start my mornings with you, and wishing you beautiful days, and keep that Breath of Fire practice going if you want to energize or you want to clear any heat from your body. It's powerful for that. So beautiful morning, sweet friends. I'll see you soon.